Hi guys, we're back for the last two chapters of Artemis Fowl, which are chapters 8 and 9. My name is Abigail Canales, and I'm a summer intern here at STOC, and this is
Leslie Aranda, and who we have here today is our host, April.
Hi everyone. So I'm a volunteer here with South Texas Literacy. My organization that I'm initially part of is New York Life. And with me and New York Life, our goal is to actually assist the community in preparing for the unexpected, whether it's life, retirement, even the up, and also sorry, also the really unexpected, so meaning the passing of any loved ones or anything that needs to be taken care of when it comes to life in general. So that's why I choose to come in with South Texas Literacy, because you directly involve yourself with the community and see what is needed. So after saying that, let's continue. Girls, would you like to start chapter 8?
okay. So we're gonna get right into it. So Leslie's gonna go over the first question of chapter 8.
So our first question that we have here is, how does Butler come back to life?
And so Butler comes back to life when Holly accidentally touches his forearm and passes magic to him to bring him back to life because he was already dying. He was probably at his last breaths, and she touches him just by accident, just by a miracle, and she's able to bring him to life. And I think she did, like, although it was an accident, it was like meant to happen because she obviously cared about Juliet, which is his little sister. And I think if he didn't have her older brother there, then it would just be chaotic probably. So she probably did it for Juliet more. So the next question is, why does Holly feel empowered all of a sudden?
So as we had already read throughout the chapter, um, Artemis and Butler were already able to capture Holly, and when they did capture Holly, she had already kind of lost her powers a little by a little problem that she had with the troll. So I feel like Holly felt empowered once she got back her power of an acorn that had already slipped into her boot. So
Yeah, she was able to get that because she hadn't done this process of getting renewing her magic so many years, so it made her weak. And by the acorn being of the earth, able to renew her magic and be able to fight off anything that came in her way throughout the story.
Mm-hmm.
okay, in chapter 9, what did Artemis mean when he said that his mother did bring him a Christmas gift after all?
So Holly granted, or not granted, but Artemis asked for a wish from Holly. And that wish was to be able to, for his mom to get back to normal. Because at the beginning of the story, we know that Artemis's mother, Angeline, she was very out of it ever since Artemis's father had left. So what he meant by that was, the gift was, she was back to herself again. He could be a kid again. He didn't have to be in charge of his own person. He didn't have to necessarily provide for himself. He was a kid again. He was 12. He could act his age, and he finally had his mom back, and he didn't have to worry about her. Although they were short questions or discussion, that was pretty much it for the talking points. So we want to pass it along so we can get right into the trivia.
So if y'all can go on crowd.live and enter that code, we'll start the trivia shortly.
And remember, if you win first or second and third, first, you're able to get a $20 gift card to Chick-fil-A. Although we're gonna be playing in April, it doesn't involve us. It only involves have a chance to win this Chick-fil-A.
We're purely here just for the fun of it, guys. So feel free to log in and complete the tasks. That way we're able to get as many participants as possible. Also, don't be afraid to actually ask questions in the chat. That way we can kind of go from there and make it a little more interactive.
Hi, Miguel. Hi, Ice Bear. Hi, Boy Creeper.
We're gonna wait a little so everyone can make sure to log in.
Mm-hmm. So, girls, what was probably one of your favorite things from liked and read for this book? What was something that stood out to you?
I liked when Juliet, like Butler thought Juliet was out of it, but she was really just like, I kind of under like, I don't know, I guess the sense under the influence of like Holly, where she was like to Butler talking all gibberish, and it was funny because he was like, oh, what's wrong with her? But there was nothing wrong with her. She was just imagining like something that was there.
Yep. The spell in of itself, he went into straight Brother Bear mode and just tried to protect as much as possible.
Yeah. And especially the fact that Artemis was like his employer, like he was probably like supposed to be like the top of everything, like his priorities, but he still put his little sister in front. So that was really cute.
Yeah, it is. It is actually pretty cute, just because he sees, I guess, with him, Butler sees the pureness in the family, which is why he's willing to sacrifice himself for his sister, mainly because she didn't know what was really going on. That she had no idea that there was an actual troll. She thought it was someone else.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and start at 3:10. So 3 more minutes for anyone that wants to join. What was your favorite part about the book?
Mine, in all honesty, it probably has to be towards the end when Artemis actually chooses to, in a sense, hide his actual death, or in a sense fake his death. That's probably one of the more entertaining. He even deceived his friends. His friends, they completely like they thought he went the other way, double crossed, and it was pretty interesting because when you think about it, you think this adolescent boy everything, and including a double cross, which it was entertaining to read.
Yeah, I really, especially the fact that he's only 12 and he's like this little genius. Like I could never. So like reading about like even though it's fiction, it's just super like entertaining and like just like wow, like this little boy was able to like pull this off and like get away with it.
Mm-hmm. I would actually like to know how he managed to find the link to actually translate the book for the actual creation. That's what I would want to know. Like what linked him and what made him like, okay, they're connected, so I can go in here and translate.
Yeah. So we just have 1 more minute, and so I just want to remind you guys that the faster that you answer, the more points you get. So that really helps. Miguel's favorite part was that Artemis saves his employees. I like that too.
Yes.
Although he wasn't
Yeah.
able, like he
That's
wasn't able to
exactly
tell
what
them
he
how he
did.
did it, he still did it.
Yeah. In a sense, not the conventional way, but he still saved who he chose.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. What did the LEP use to help? So the correct answer was trolls. That was kind of tough. I
Yeah,
was putting Gremlins. I don't know why,
yeah,
but I was gonna put it.
it was conventional. Yeah, that's exactly what they did to secure a call for help. And it looks like we have
Hmm.
three. We had three answers within that correctly.
So remember, guys, me and Leslie don't. So it's up to Hacker Boy. And I think it was Iceberg. What does Rue plan on using to defeat Artemis? The crab was Biobomb.
Biobomb.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's kind of scary how it can just terminate like everyone in like it's like way.
Yes, exactly. Within of just the freezing, it can take out whatever it wants.
Mm-hmm.
And we have an 80% of Biobomb. So great job, guys. So it looks like I Do Gaming is currently in the lead, if I'm not mistaken. Right, girls?
Yeah. I do game with Hacker Boy and Iceberg. You guys all have a chance.
Let's go on to question 3.
Why did Butler lose faith in Artemis?
Let's see. Which one do y'all think it is, girls?
Ooh, I put he double crossed them. I was so wrong.
Me too.
So the right answer was he knocks Butler, Juliet, and himself with the tranquilizers and the chamois. Wow, I totally got that so wrong.
Yep, he tranquilized them, including himself.
Nobody got it right. I think I got confused because when we were in the discussion, we talked about how he double crossed them.
Mm-hmm.
So I Do Gaming is in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
How long had it been since they managed to capture a live troll? Okay, this one's a tough one.
Century.
I
Yeah,
put
it was
Millennium.
a span of time. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, one person got it right. That was a tricky one.
Right. Yeah, it was. It
This
was
was like when
because spans of time you can all call differently.
it was like when we had to make sure you read word for word. Ooh, so
It looks like
Iceberg's in the
Ice
lead
is
right
in the
now,
lead.
and
Mm-hmm.
I Do Gaming is right behind. Who had the original advantage when the affair began?
The Metal, the Trolls. Let's see.
Yes, Mud People. Because Artemis was the one that captured Holly, and he knew everything about the fairies, and the fairies had absolutely no idea how he knew, but it was because of everything that was in that book. So the Mud People had the advantage at the beginning, but then the fairies started taking some control.
Exactly.
50-50. 3 people got it right, and 3 people put fairies. That makes sense.
Yep. Well, yeah, because you have both sides of the actual teams.
I Do Gaming is in the lead.
I Do Gaming is. Mm-hmm. And then Les is in second.
Who does Artemis say would not be caught dead even using the word lollipops?
Let's see.
That one was A. No self-respecting criminal mastermind. Yes, I do remember
Yep,
he said
and
that.
actually he refers to himself as that, so you can tell he thinks a little highly of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
60%. Yeah.
yeah, 3 people got it right and 2 people put LEP. I was actually gonna put that, guys. I won't even lie. So I think that was the last one. And so the person that's gonna be getting the Chick-fil-A gift card is I Do Gaming. So as long as you put your phone number, we'll make sure to contact you and send you that gift card.
Thank you all for joining. Those who joined throughout the weeks, y'all really made our day. It was nice having a little conversation with y'all through the
Comments.
virtual world.
And then, yep.
Yeah. Is there any last words you want to say, or the student, or like those who are online?
Yeah. Guys, always remember to actually continue reading. I know that their South Texas Literacy is going to probably be doing this again, so keep a lookout for any of the new events that are coming up. As well, remember, with every book you read, it's a different adventure, so never lose that love, because whether you're traveling within it or even you always have an adventure with reading. So always remember that.
We just wanted to say thank you for coming out and for staying with us these past weeks. You joined, even if it's just 20 minutes or whatever. It still meant so much to us that you guys were able to join. And well, we still appreciate everything you guys did, participated in. And we just wanted to say goodbye because that was the last chapters.
Woohoo!